West Africans,
Mm,
they tend to take ladies from Africa. I mean, East Africans.
East Africa,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. They say
Yeah.
Kenyan men are a bit stingy.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the street interview, also known as the street podcast, where we go around asking people questions and discussions about Qatar, about their country, and what's have you. Today, I have an important guest in our midst. His name is Christopher. I'd like Chris to introduce himself to you and what he does for a living here in Qatar. Hello, Chris.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
It's a pleasure meeting you once again.
Pleasure's mine.
Can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Okay, my name's Christopher. Yeah, that's all.
Chris, how long have you been in Qatar?
Currently I've been in Qatar. I think it's almost 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
How is Qatar treating you?
I'm very good. Qatar is good so far, so good, and I think everything is good. Yeah.
Do you have any um thing, like if you had to change one thing about your travel, you traveling to Qatar? Will you say you regret, or it's a blessing in disguise you coming to Qatar?
Yeah, it's a blessing because I know all I know is we everything happened. It's happened for a reason. I'm here for a reason. I wouldn't say that it's a mistake that I did. It's something it's a decision that I made it, and I don't regret doing it.
But Chris, let's go in. You know, there has always been a rift between Ghana and Kenya when it comes to living overseas, especially in the Gulf countries. What do you think, or what is the agenda? What is pushing that agenda between Ghana and Kenya?
I don't know much, but I think it's all contributed about ladies maybe.
What is it about your ladies that is
what I've
making
heard,
this?
what I've heard is that most of the Ghanaians, most of the West Africans,
Mm,
they tend to take ladies from Africa. I mean, East Africans.
East Africa.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have any reasons why? Have you asked yourself?
No, 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 no. I haven't asked myself, but according from for the ladies now,
Yes.
they say Kenyan men are a bit stingy.
These are not my words. These are not my words.
Rather than our fellows from West Africa.
Yeah.
You know.
And is it true Kenyan men are stingy? Be honest.
To be honest, what I can say, it's all about individually, how you spend your money and how you're brought up.
Oh,
As for
okay.
me, if I think it's necessary to spend, I can spend. If I don't see
If you don't see it worth
the
spending,
necessity of it, I don't.
so will you say the West African men are spoiling your ladies in a way?
Kinda.
Is it being a competition for you guys, the Kenyans? Is it a competition? Is it that you can't keep up with the spending? Or is it that it's not your priority? You don't prioritize that?
We don't.
Okay. Okay. Enough with the ladies issue. I think that's also a very major contribution when it comes to Ghana versus Kenya. Anytime you see the trends. But Chris, I'd like to ask you, adjusting yourself to the weather. Qatar is very hot.
Yeah.
You coming from Kenya, getting to adjust. How long did it take you
I can say almost a year.
to adjust to the weather?
Yeah.
Why is it Nairobi? How is Nairobi?
Nairobi is a bit fair and cold. It's not that, but I'm not coming from Nairobi actually. I'm coming from Mombasa.
Mombasa.
Mombasa is a bit warmer.
Okay.
And but comparing Mombasa with Qatar, Qatar is more hotter than Mombasa.
Oh, okay. So it took you a year to adjust.
Yeah, 1 year.
There is this question. People are asking this question. Do Kenyans send more money home due to family pressure?
I think yes.
Can you
Yeah.
elaborate?
What I know is that most of the Kenyans here in Qatar are married. For those who are married, they get too much pressure back at home. There's an issue of
Continue. You say marriage is spiking something, but yes, continue.
okay, the issue of kids going to school,
Okay.
paying the rent for those who are paying rent,
Mm-hmm.
and normal expenditure of the household, normal household.
Wait, it's like almost all the Kenyans I've seen here, like 80% are married.
Yeah.
Marriage in Kenya, is it that easy? Because you see someone 24 married, 25 married, 26 married.
Uh-huh.
But you see Ghanaians 26, 27, they are single. They've
Yeah.
not even thought of marriage.
Even that I've had some Ghanaians that are even above 40s and
Yeah,
they're
and
not
they're not
married yet.
married.
I don't know.
But
Maybe.
for you Kenyans, like you marriage, is there a secret? Is there something that you guys are not telling us?
I
Or
think
is marriage that simple in Kenya?
it's not that simple. I think it's we take it as a kind of like a rite of passage. You get of an age, you see there is a need of getting married. Now you get married.
Okay. So the act of sending money home due to family pressure is true because
Yeah, yeah.
most Kenyans are married and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have kids to cater for.
Okay.
This question. This question has been bothering me for years now. Are Kenyans more reserved at work while Ghanaians are outspoken? How true is this?
That one, I don't know.
Speak based on your experience, what you've encountered so far.
With my experience, I didn't. I think we're all equal. As per to my experience, that is. I don't see anyone being reserved and other than
Outspoken.
outspoken.
But I heard Ghanaians are harsh. I don't know how true is it.
It's not true.
It's not true. Are you sure?
Yeah.
But for me, my side, I feel like some of them are harsh.
Some
Like
maybe.
not harsh as in a negative way, but I feel like they won't let you jeopardize on their rights or they won't let you infringe on their rights.
I
The
think
way
I think everyone.
everyone.
It depends with the personality, but everyone. If you step on my toes, of course I'll react.
So you don't see it to be a Ghanaian thing or a Kenyan
No,
thing.
no.
It's
Based
more
on
of the
personality.
personality.
Yeah. There are some others. Even there are some other Ghanaians. If you just dare to step on their shoes, and they just keep quiet, or they're cool.
Okay. When you talk about food, which of these countries, like Ghana and Kenya, which of them misses their local food more?
Missing.
Misses like they yearn for their local food more. Is it Ghana or it's Kenya?
I think it's Ghanaians because Kenya for Kenyans we have more we have more Kenyan food here. Yeah, we have varieties of Kenyan food. We can see there is we have at least some ugalis, stuff,
Ghanaians, you don't.
omenas and all that. Ghanaians I haven't seen. I
Yeah,
don't
it's,
know.
it's it's rare. It's
Yeah,
rare.
really,
It's
actually.
rare. It's rare. Okay. How do you cope with proper Kenyan chai or Ghanaian palm wine? I'm not sure you've drank Ghanaian palm wine before,
Not
but you've been drinking Kenyan chai, right?
chai, yeah, of course.
But ever since I came here, I've not seen a place where it's allocated for Kenyan chai. I know chai, but I don't know of Kenyan chai. I don't know if it does exist here.
Kenyan chai. I think there are no some. I haven't seen maybe some restaurant or maybe outlets that they prepare Kenyan chai or tea. I haven't seen one, but
Okay.
if there is one, you can just.
Okay, so Chris, this brings us to the point. How do you handle stress? You know, you came from Kenya. This is someone's country. It's not your country. Um, you say you've been here for 3 years.
Yeah.
In your first year, I'm sure you went through stress. I'm sure
Yeah.
you went through depression.
Yeah.
How did you come out from it? Because there are people watching you. They are new in Kenya, like they are new in Qatar, from different aspects of the world. Ghana, name it. How do you handle stress? Just tell people out there, like a piece of you, how you went through. Because staying here for 3 years is not easy.
Yeah.
I know people who came here and 3 months they are gone. They
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
come back again.
Even a week.
A week. So how were you able to persist through all this while?
Fortunately, I'm a spiritual person.
Okay.
I believe in prayers. So whenever I get something that is too stressful, I go down on my knees and I pray, and voila, miracle happens.
So your prayer is a key
Yeah,
fundamental
exactly.
in your stress management.
Uh-huh.
Anything else like any adapts?
Maybe sometimes if I call back home, talk with your relative back home, they encourage you, tell you it's part of life. It's, as human beings, we encounter so many difficulties wherever you go, even in different in foreign country like this ones, you may face difficulties, but we don't give up. So the encouragement that you get from the family members back at home push you and keep going.
But Chris, will you advise people in case of handling stress or managing stress, they should step out of their comfort zone? I don't mean like they should try visiting places, try new things like new hobbies,
Yeah.
instead of staying in the room, like from work to room, don't you think it kind of take a toll on their mental health?
Yeah, even that one, I think without being having a stress from anyone, or maybe just going to the work, back to the room, going to the work, back to the room. Even that one can create some kind of mental disorder or stress. So I think moving out once in a while, it's a good idea. It's not bad.
But people do complain if you move out, the money will finish.
Of course, of course.
So how,
We are
how
living in a Munakla. Munakla, we don't have good means of transport going to maybe some places.
yeah, you
You know?
have to use the taxi.
Yeah, taxi. And the local taxi that's
It's
much
very
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah.
So what do you suggest for people in Abunakla?
Once in a while, they can just budget they can just fit in the budget to just go and move out and why not?
Okay, Chris, thank you for your time. Your last question. People are watching you from all over the world. What is your advice to them? People who want to travel from Kenya to Qatar. Will you advise them to come? If they come, what do they watch out for? Your advice to them.
Yeah.
They are watching you.
My advice is if you get an opportunity, just utilize it. Come. It's not a bad place. It's just a country like any other country. But you do your due diligence, do your research, where you're going, what are the rules of the country, and once you come here, you explore everything. Opportunities are here. That's all.
Thank you very much, Chris. I really appreciate your time
Thank you.
and your effort.
Most welcome.
Thank you. I wish to have you maybe next week or next 2 weeks on our next podcast. What do you say?
That's good. Inshallah, Habibi.
Thank you very much once again. Thank you. All right, guys. We just came to an end of the interview street podcast or street interview. If you are interested, kindly leave your contact in the comment section or follow us on all our social media platforms, Alert Explores. We are going to contact you to come to your house and let's have this interview. Abu Nakla!